Going. Stephen, what have you had on the agenda today? Are you coaching this evening? Good girl, buddy. Little bear's out there sniffing around. What is good today, crew? Getting our prehab written down here real quick, and then we are going to get into our prehab is a bunch of fun little segments we're gonna do, and then I'm going to do a version of the Mayhem Athlete 30. You guys have heard me say this many times, but check out mayhemathlete.com if you need some awesome programming. Oh, and Taekwondo. I saw a sign for Taekwondo the other day, and I'm like, it's everywhere now that we've talked about it. No, it's just funny how you notice things once you talk about them. That's awesome. What are you going to lift tonight? How long are the classes that you teach? And what age range? Do tell. Tell us everything, Steve. Erica, Willie, Amanda, how's it going? Oh, Erica, that sounds lovely. It's I'm guessing it's smoky here right now. Thomas, how are you? Oh, lifting tomorrow. Gotcha. Thomas, how's it going today? All right, guys, so we're going to have a prehab warm up, and then we are going to have, I know everyone loves glute work, but we are going to do a glute Tabata. One I actually grabbed, I did in the yoga studio a little while ago, and it was super challenging. So I'm all about strengthening the posterior for all the movements and things we get into. So we're going to start, because I'm doing one of the Mayhem Athlete 30 workouts, I figure Erica, Willie, some extra accessory you guys would probably enjoy. So that's why we're doing that. So we're going to do our prehab warm up, and then we're going to have a glute posterior Tabata. Then I'm going to have you guys do some, there's running and power cleans and push-ups on the Mayhem Athlete 30 today, but I'm just going to throw in some additional sprint work there because I'm just trying to integrate some more power output and sprint work for you guys too. We do a lot of similar time domains, so I want to make sure we're optimizing by balancing things out a little bit. So I'm sneaking in some running sprints, or I know Diana's on a cruise ship, so I threw in jumping air squats there. Nice, Stephen. How did the push-up challenge go? It was how many a day? What was the grand total? Aw, thanks, Thomas. That's so kind of you to say. Oh my gosh. Thomas, what are you up to today? Are you going to get into any fitness? We've got some fun things on the agenda before we get into our, let me almost done putting this in, crew. And then, of course, I added a little bit of bonus to the Mayhem Athlete 30. We have push-ups on the agenda, but I'm giving you guys option to make that a Renegade, push-up Renegade row as well, because, I mean, you know, crew. You guys are so fit. I always like to add some bonuses in there for you. So, again, I'm going to throw in prehab longevity warm-up, that extra glute posterior work. You can say that's like prehab part 2, but it's also just super challenging. I like to give you guys a challenge and strengthen that posterior of ours. And then we're going to get some sprint power work in and then jump into the M30. What was the time domain of that workout today, Erica, Willie? Oh, sorry, say you're at the pool, Erica. Oh, Amanda. So, Amanda, our prehab warm up today is all for you, girl. So, we are doing a low core warm up. So, all of these movements are integrated. So, we used to do a lot of low core work with my old teammate Lindy because, 100 a day. Nice, Stephen. Heck yeah. That's amazing. How does your chest feel? Like your shoulders feel okay? But we did a lot of low core work. She actually had a broken spine in a couple areas. So part of it was genetic for her, but to offset that when you're lifting, what you really have to do is strengthen that low core so you can stabilize if you want to continue moving. Thank you, Thomas. Have an awesome day. Sending hugs to Germany. Oh, I love Germany. So we are going to warm up with a little low core warm up. Amanda was asking for some of that. Chill Cat, how's it going? So again, just recognize, guys, of course, people want to do low core work because everyone does abs and they end up working upper abs, that sort of thing. But low core is the secret stabilizer to keep your back healthy and also to really help you with movement efficiency and a lot of movement. So that's why we're going to add that low core warm up. And thank you, Amanda, for that request. And Lindy for teaching us this over the years. Chill Cat, what did you get into today? Oh, nice. Erica, what was the time domain on that? Willie, are you in the gym yet? So, guys, I'm going to have to be in and out today. I have an hour today, so we're going to start cruising, and then I brought like 10 extra things. Go figure. Tater, how are we feeling today? Tater, do you have a dog? Little Bear says hi. Chill Cat. Oh, gosh. Aria's doing her workout in her EllyK outfit and then cutting grass. Aria, that makes me very happy. Diana, good afternoon. Diana, so we had I'm adding some power output and some posterior chain work. Added some extra in today because I knew you were on a cruise ship. So I figure if you'd already done M30 or you can only do some of these other things, you also might enjoy some additional body weight movements. 15-10. So it's a much longer time domain than I thought. I didn't really do the math on it, but that makes sense. You guys are so fast. And you guys are super fast. And so you sprint a mile. So these additional sprints, Willie, are going to be really fun. All right. So nice, Erica. Heck yeah. Is there, I didn't notice, is there rest after each? I thought it was just all the way through. Is it not? Is it all the way through? Oh, it's 8 rounds. That's why. Yay. Okay. Gang, here is how this is going to work today. So we're going to start with our low core warm up. No, okay, Willie, that's what I thought. And then again, oh my gosh, Aria. Oh, I can't wait to see this. Oh, I love it. Haha. Yay. Oh, a mini pen. Oh, hi, Penny. We love pups in this crew. Hater. Okay, so again, we're going to start with that low core warm up. Then we're going to go into our glute posterior Tabata. Then we're going to do our power output. So we're going to do running or jumping air squats is what I threw in there for you, Diana, even though I'm sure your legs going into the M30. Oof, you're going to be feeling all of the legs, Diana. And then we have either running, jumping lunges and push-ups, or running. I lost my dumbbell power cleans or dumbbell push-ups, and I added Renegade rows as a bonus if you want to do that. And I'm going to say sub jumping jacks for that run today would be my suggestion. Since you did burpees yesterday, and I know usually we say high knees, but you're going to be doing a lot of air squats and lunging sort of thing. So I would just do something to get your heart rate up. But we'll get there. All right, guys. So let's start with our prehab. Oh, Larry, the cruises side of Benny. Oh my gosh. Diana has a little mini Yorkie named Valentina too. Who else has dogs in here, crew? You tell. All right, guys. So prehab low core warm up today. If you do not have a dumbbell, I will give you variations for this as well. So we are going to go 3 times through this warm up because we've got about 8 things on the agenda for prehab today. So we're going to start with our bird dogs. But what I really want you guys to think about here is body position. So when you're in that tabletop position, we don't want to be dropping our belly or arching our back like cat cow. You're trying to maintain that neutral spine as much as possible because we really want you to think about squeezing those abs, squeezing that core so that you're stabilizing those low core muscles. So if you are lying flat on your back, and we'll get to that when we're doing the dead bugs, we're going to talk about getting rid of that space underneath your low back to make sure that back is pushed against the ground. So let's start with our bird dogs. We're going to go 10 bird dogs. You can go 10 each side if you want to, if you've already done M30, or if you just want to lengthen this, you could do 20 total or 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Half kneeling press will be 10 on the right, 10 on the left. And same with dead bug. You can go 10 right, 10 left, or 20 total if you want. And it'll be 20 total RDLs. The only thing that has A dumbbell, Diana? Oh, I bet they miss you so much. We'll sub a different variation of push-up for you there. Yeah, she says, Diana says, I'm just working on a walk like a newborn baby giraffe. Oh, yes. After the power output piece, Diana, like I said, I wasn't sure if you guys already did M30, so I wanted you guys to get a little mini session in here, but also because I want to make sure you guys, I'm going to work on making sure we're hitting all of the energy systems during the week. Steven, I did not. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen them. I actually don't know if I figured out TikTok messages, but I will look at it after this. Just remind me for sure. Thank you for the reminder. Oh, nice. Aria. I love how you guys are holding down the fort with the bodybuilding. It's awesome. All right, guys. So 10 bird dogs. Bonus for you all if you're at Prehab. If you've already done a 30 and you're trying to make this a little bit longer, you're ready for a little extra. Okay, I will. Okay, Steven, I will totally do that. Sorry, that I'm still like learning the ropes. All right, guys. So your bird dog, basically, you're going to be in that tabletop position. So you want those wrists underneath those shoulders, those knees underneath those hips. And you're going to first extend that right arm out and that left leg back, which is more challenging than you think. So you're trying to make this tabletop. You don't want to arch that back around. And then I'm going to think about bringing that elbow to that knee. At this point, a lot of people will arch their back to create space. They understand from a mobility standpoint. But today we want to keep that back straight. I want to think about engaging that core, not moving that spine, and just using that low core to bring that knee to that elbow. So you're not doing the Halloween cap rounding. You're just thinking about bringing that knee to that elbow and keeping that back flat. So you're going to go 10 on the right, and then you're going to go 10 on the left. So meaning that left arm is extended, that right leg is out. And again, you're going to bring that knee up using that low core, that elbow to that knee, and extending out. Again, this is not the bird dog where you arch your back. I want you to think about keeping that back flat, like you're balancing a PVC pipe on that back, and you're going to bring that elbow using that low core to that knee and extend out. It's okay if you don't feel like it as a super challenging. I just want you guys to start thinking about that. So if you aren't feeling it like, oh my gosh, it doesn't feel as hard as a crunch, that's okay. Just think about keeping that back flat. If you have a PVC, grab a PVC. So you're going to go 10 on the right, 10 on the left. We're just teaching our body to activate that low core. So you see different variations of bird dogs in that way. After you do 10 of those on each side. Oh, gotcha. What do you mean, Steven? Like that's a bird dog. And then we're going to go to the half kneeling press. We've done these together, guys. But again, so a lot of engaging that low core is how I cue that a lot is making sure you're not sacrificing any spinal integrity. And what that means is when your back's arched, you're not using that core. So you think about bracing that core, tightening that core back down. So that's what you hear me say, and that's why half kneeling press is such, because you can arch your back and be out of alignment, or you can think about squeezing those abs, squeezing those abdominals, and creating that back nice and straight. So I'm cueing you not to arch your back, so in turn you're actually bracing and using that low core. And that's what's happening when you have that core in that proper position and we're in the half kneeling press. We're thinking about squeezing that bicep to the ear without sacrificing any spinal integrity. So we don't want to be here. We want to be here and think about squeezing that elbow to that ear. And you're going to be feeling the opposite side of that low back working. And when that opposite side of that low back is working to stabilize, so is your low core. So again, low core is sneaky because it's not like you're going to feel an immense amount of soreness on one side because you have bigger muscles helping you out as well, but you are surely activating that area. So, Diana, for half kneeling press, I would have you do a different style of push-up just to mix it up. This isn't necessarily hitting the same thing, but just a different piece of prehab if you don't have that or if you don't have bands. Band is on a cruise ship. That's why I say that. So Diana, I would challenge you to try a very different push-up than we are used to. But I know you're super flexible and you do a lot of hanging, so this will be good for your forearm flexibility. So I'm going to have you do some planche push-ups. So basically, you're going to put your hands toward your body, which sounds scary at first. And then you're going to come back around and do your push-ups this way. It's a great stretch on your forearms. If this is too much, for sure, start with your knees no matter what level you're at. And again, you're bringing those elbows back, but it's an amazing stretch on those forearms. Definitely start on your knees, Diana. But, however, disclaimer, if that does not feel good on range of motion, then just do some inchworms. Because there is a lot of mobility involved in that by putting your hands backwards. So feel that out, Diana, or anyone that doesn't have a dumbbell. And if that's too much, again, start with the knee push-up. You guys know how to get that nice position. But that'll be a really, really good stretch and strengthening for your forearms, Diana, which will help with your hang. So I thought if you haven't done those kind of push-ups in a long time, I need to get back to doing those. But make sure you keep that elbow integrity as well when you're coming back into that push-up. But I would sub that because that's just going to give benefits. Try benefits. We individualize for you guys. But back to our half-kneeling press, guys. So whatever side you're going to be using the dumbbell on, that opposite leg is going to be out in front at 90 degrees. You're going to get that dumbbell up into that front rack position. Again, I think about having a nice strong wrist here and squeezing. I mean, you can rest your hand wherever you like, but squeezing that bicep to the ear for 10 reps. Remember, guys, maintain spinal integrity, meaning keep that spine straight up and down. Don't arch that back. You can think about bracing in that low core if that's a helpful cue for you, but you're going to go 10. But we want to go light to moderate weight here because we're trying to utilize that low core, and you're going to feel that opposite side of your posterior really, really working to stabilize that dumbbell. Once you get through 10 on the right, you're going to extend that right foot forward and grab that dumbbell in the left side body. Again, thinking about bracing my core here, meaning my back is not arched, straight up and down, and I'm going to squeeze that bicep to the ear. And as you go through these reps, guys, you will start to feel this on the opposite side of that low back, utilizing that low back and that low core. You often get neglected again. You guys know I love single dumbbell work because it helps us find and expose any imbalances we might have, give us some overall full body strengthening. You gotta love that. So we're going 10 half kneeling press on the right, 10 on the left. Nice, T-Mac, how's it going? Oh, Diana, this will definitely help. Oh, good, Diana, that's awesome. It's awesome that you're that flexible. I feel those like crazy, but they are a great, great push-up accessory. When I first started CrossFit, I had a really good coach, and he would make me do a bunch of push-up variations. And when he first started having me do those, I'm like, I don't even know if my hands can go that direction. And sure enough, they were great. All right, guys, now we're going to 10 dead bugs. These are also good for your hip flexors. But again, guys, so I know sometimes it's hard to hear me when I'm on the ground. But what I want you to think about here, and this is a good cue to think about when I'm telling you to like stabilize that core, squeeze that core, keep that back from arching. So when you're in a dead bug, so you're basically going to be in that reverse tabletop position, your arms are going to be extended, your knees are going to be extended. What we don't want to see is if you had a monocle. If you were wearing a monocle, you wouldn't need one, but that's just fun to say. You do not want any daylight. So if I were laying on the ground and my back was arched, where you can put your hand underneath or see daylight with your monocle, we don't want that. We want you to press that back against the ground, and that happens the minute I squeeze and engage my core. No longer can I squeeze my hand underneath there or see that daylight. So no daylight in your dead bugs, and that'll help you know that you're engaging the low core. So Willie, those push-ups are a tremendous amount of mobility. I know Diana's very, very hyper flexible, so I figured that would probably be something that would be in her wheelhouse, but it would definitely be, Willie, like pretty much going around the clock like so, because I told you that when I do crab tables, I have a really hard time keeping my hands in that position because I don't have that shoulder mobility yet. So we can work on different variations of hand positions of these push-ups to get you there. But it's a lot of mobility through the shoulder and also through the forearms and wrists. So it'll totally be a progression. But I'm right there with you. That's like me on crab tables, Willie. I can't do them with the my hands facing that way. Kim, how are you? Oh my gosh, Kim, what's new? Tell us everything. What's happening up north? Fill us in. How's work? How's life? How's the ice barrel? All right, guys, so let's do these 10 dead bugs and we'll get into our RDLs and then we'll start this super awesome posterior Tabata, which should leave us all yelping. A good yelp. It's really going to be challenging if you have a band. If you don't have a band, it's just going to be a great activation. I mean, don't underestimate it. I did it without a band the first time and my glutes were screaming. Dead bug. So we're going to do some dead bugs to activate our low core. So low core is, you always hear people say, I want lower abs. Well, low core is really the stabilization of everything. So we're going to start integrating that back into our prehab warm-ups. Again, a lot of times low core doesn't feel like a lot, but it really is doing a lot. And over time, you're going to see yourself moving so much better. Bergner strength. What's Bergner strength today? I've been doing partial Bergner strength, Kim. I made up my in the whole front squats before we started. We're doing a lot of aerobic capacity too. All right, guys. So for your dead bugs, you're gonna have that reverse tabletop position. So you're basically laying on your back. Like I said, guys, get rid of that daylight so we can't use our monocle to find it. So when I say that, a lot of times people lay on their back and they arch their back. What do you think about pressing that back against the ground? And how do you do that? By squeezing your abs. Then you're going to raise those knees to 90 degrees, raise those arms up. So this is what we call a reverse tabletop. And you're going to go opposite arm and leg. So my left leg extends, my right arm extends, and back up. This is also good for your brain. These opposite side movements. And and again, it doesn't feel like a lot, guys, but I really want you to be consciously thinking about squeezing that core, making sure you extend that leg all the way out as far as you can go without that heel touching the ground. Flex that foot. And I want you to think about keeping that core tight and think about keeping that back against the ground the entire time. So you're getting all sorts of benefits from this. You're getting the low core benefits, but you're also getting that shoulder mobility by extending that shoulder. You're also strengthening the hip flexor here. So a lot of these accessory movements that don't look like a lot, like a dead bug, are extremely beneficial. So shout out to Amanda for requesting the low core warm-up. Diane Jeanette says you should work in the Cirque du Soleil. Elevated back squats. Did you get wedges, Kim, or what do you do your elevated back squats on? Wide grip bench. Ooh, that's fun. Sage mixing it up. I know those have been on there, but that sounds fun. I like when there's a little twist to it. Kim, we've missed you. Do you have any plans this summer? Are you going to come back to Cocoa Beach? Come hang. The Cirque du Soleil, Diana. That's so funny. No problem, man. I'm just so excited that you requested it. Something we definitely needed to integrate. Just, Kim, that's smart. Why not use blade? Wedges actually, for squats and things, they can get a little shaky because if you don't get one with enough, shall we say, friction, like some of them are kind of slippery, to be honest. Oh, that's okay. I'll wait patiently, Kim. Well, you've been traveling quite a bit, right, Kim? You have any other plans for the summer? All right, guys. Last piece for our low core warm up, and you can do this body weight with a band or with a dumbbell. You're really going to feel this if you're using a dumbbell, which actually kind of helps counterbalance as well. But we're going to start with mobility in general. So you'll have those feet hip width-ish distance under your hips, and we'll have both arms, and we're going to send one leg back. If you can't reach the ground, that's fine, but this is an RDL. You can have a slight bend in the knee, but just notice here, guys, when I say I don't want the hips opening, there's a time and a place to do airplanes, which is that hip hinge and opening up your hips. That's definitely a PT movement that's important for a lot of other things. But in our case, when I say neutral pelvis, I mean keeping that pelvis flat and not teeter-tottering. I have a slight bend in my knees because I have super tight hamstrings, but you're going to reach for the ground and you're going to feel that booty and that low back start to work. If you want to add a little balance, and if you really want to add some strengthening and stabilization to it, you grab that dumbbell. And whatever side dumbbell you're using, that leg will go back, meaning my dumbbell's on the right side, so that right leg is going back. And I'll do 10 reps here. And oh boy, it's okay if you teeter-totter. I get it. Got to work that balance up. But I don't know about you guys, but I feel those glutes and those hamstrings, that posterior firing right away. Then you're going to switch on over to the left. Again, I'm going to keep a slight bend, but that's completely up to you guys where you are in your mobility. And again, whatever side dumbbell, that leg's going to go back. And oh boy, are you going to feel that other side working. Ooh, doggy. Hello, low core. And Amanda, this is just an exceptional thing, exceptional routine to do before your bodybuilding as well. That is getting that low core, all sorts of firing. Alex, what's happening? Kim, I have not. You have to remind me because now every time I go home, I've been going to the Fat Donkey, the ice cream place she suggested. Holy mackerel. I had this like a brownie ice cream thing. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. Alex, what's been happening today? Aria, this prehab is like clutch. Amanda, great request. Again, we used to do these every single day to protect Lindy's back. She literally had like a broken spot. So we did this because now that your low core is awake, you can actually be firing the right way through these movements. A lot of times you can really get by. There were a lot of times throughout lifting that until I learned how to wake my glutes up and really, really use the booty before deadlifts and things like that. Unfortunately, I had hamstring issues in the beginning just from a running background because I was not using my glutes. So there. That's awesome. Are you lifting today? First. Oh, just responding first to things. Haha, that's funny, Alex. Makes sense. I see what you did there. All right, guys. So again, prehab today is your low core warm up 3 times through. We're going to go 10 bird dog. Remember, focus, focus, focus. Keeping that core nice and tight today. You're going to go 10 bird dog, 10 half kneeling press on the right, 10 on the left. We're going to go 10 dead bug on the right, 10 on the left, and 10 single leg RDLs on the right or the left. My shoulder mobility is kind of crummy, to be honest. It's something I work on a lot, that I have been attending a lot of yoga. I've been doing a lot of down dogs to help my shoulder, and it actually has been helping a lot. Kim, have you got the all right, Willie Crew has the prehab going. After prehab today, again, we're having like prehab part 2. Really, we're working on that posterior strength today, and then we're going to go into some explosive power, just meaning we're going to do some sprints or jumping air squats if you're on a cruise ship like Diana, and then we'll get into this workout. So next up, we have this glute Tabata, and this is a shout out to the yoga studio that I go to because we did this, oh my gosh, for several minutes straight, and I went and read all about it afterwards because you guys know once I find movements and nerdy things that work, I'm like, whoa, wow. So if you have a band today, you'll definitely feel this. If not, this is just an exceptional way, again, get things firing. It goes right into that low core work as well. Kim, I like it. Someone has to do it. Nice. Well, Alex, that's exactly what we are going to do, but we're going to start with a glute Tabata, and then we're going to do 8 rounds of sprints or jumping air squats, just 30 seconds, 30-second walk, 30-second sprint. Basically, think about it like when you're on the track, like sprinting the straights and jogging or walking the curbs. But I'm going to explain to you guys. I want you guys to really, really think about that force against the ground today, whether you're doing your jumping air squat or you're running, because we do a lot of similar stimulus style workouts. So again, trying to get you guys a little bit of power to work on today. and then we'll get into this workout. I am adding a bonus, Alex. I'm adding the push-up plus Renegade row because why not? Oh my gosh, 500. That's absolutely crazy. You say junk? That is wild. 500 pounds. Holy mackerel. That's amazing. Woof, woof. You could bench like a lot of people at one time. Ooh, oh, Amanda, please do tell. All right. Maria, Chilcat, have fun. She's mowing in a weighted vest. I just love that. Oh, snatch pulls, Kim. Totally jack the heart rate. Well, that's the cool thing about weightlifting. It definitely gets that heart rate higher than most people would expect, in my experience. I don't know, Jonk, you can speak to that. Amanda, if you have a good, really fine protein powder, try mixing it with any flavor Greek yogurt. Oh my gosh, that sounds fantastic. Yes. Team, quick recipe. If you have a really fine protein powder, try mixing it with any flavor Greek yogurt. Cookies and cream protein with vanilla. Oh my gosh. Deal. I'm a big fan of Greek yogurt. I'm not going to lie. Mow the lawn for time. I bet. No, Naria, she's totally clocking this. That was someone's name, but it was O-N. Fair question, though. Oh, Kim, thanks for stopping by. We're happy to hear from you. We miss you. Thank you for checking in. All right, guys, glute Tabata. This thing is, Willie. Diana, are you guys ready for this? Erica, are you doing this? Or are you working right now? All right, guys. So it's not going to look like much, but this is super challenging. I promise. If you have a band, I'm going to tell you guys to grab your band. Like I said, this is one of my favorites from the yoga studio, but it's in parallel to our posterior and low core warm up. So I thought today would be a really fun opportunity to throw this in, as well as doing M30. I know a lot of you did M30. So it's a good opportunity. All right. Far enough back from you guys. Push this down just a smidge. All right, team. So how this is going to work. The Tabata is basically 8 sets of 30 seconds of work. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And what we're going to do is you're going to elevate your hips like a hip bridge, but you're going to have those heels close together, and then you're going to drop those knees nice and wide. If you have a band, oh my gosh. I know everyone's all about the booty gains. This back pocket, save this one. This is super challenging. It's an easy way to warm up. Like I said, you're also going to be warming up that posterior chain, but this is going to light your glutes on fire. I'm on fire. What's that line from Talladega Nights? I'm on fire. You're about to be on fire. Gotcha. Push-ups were 50. Heck yeah, Alex. Oh, Erica, have fun. Have fun at dinner. Oh my gosh, enjoy. Alex, that's awesome. At 15:30. Holy mackerel. You guys are flying. Well, now we have a good marker, Alex. All right, guys. So, like I said, if you have a band for your knees, grab a band. That's going to really, really make this a lot more challenging. So, maybe if you're doing this body weight today, hi in Nova Scotia. Oh my gosh, I watched The Search for Oak Island, so I'm obsessed. Hello in Nova Scotia. That's my favorite show. I've watched it for like 8 years. Okay, so again, guys, you're going to have those heels together, and you're going to squeeze those glutes, raise those hips to the sky. Like I said, you don't want to see any drooping one side or the other, because that would mean one butt cheek isn't firing. So there, we said butt cheek today. And then you're going to drop those knees nice and wide. And if you have a band, like I said, this is just going to hit those glutes in that posterior in all sorts of ways. So We're going to do 8 sets of this. So basically it's going to be 4 minutes, but it's going to be a good one. Oh, Erica, I totally get that. Oh, okay. Well, you'll still be with us in spirit. Okay, that's just, we're going to have separation anxiety if you don't. So what this is going to look like, and then I'll start our clock. Diana, are you ready? Diana, did you bring any bands with you on your cruise ship? So you're going to lay flat. I don't even have a good band with me, to be honest. Team. Actually, I might have one in the house. Just see what we can do here. Anyway, you're going to grab any sort of resistance band you can. If you just have to grab a Jake Noble and myself, that's fine. But I'm going to have those heels and toes together. I'm going to scooch them up towards my glutes. And what I'm going to think about here, guys, is squeezing those glutes up to the sky. And then I'm going to drop those knees nice and wide and back down. Obviously, you're going to have a greater range of motion at the top if you're not using the band today. But you're going to catch that booty on fire pretty darn quickly as we go through this. So you're going to go 30, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And we're going to do that for 8 sets or 4 minutes. Actually, I think I have a band in the house. Yes, Diana. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, give me 30 seconds. I want to try to grab a band real quick, and then we will get started on this. I mean, Alex, the question is, did you have your guys do your booty gains workout, Okay, give me 10 seconds, team. I'm going to grab this band and we're going to go for it. Isn't it just hilarious when you have like something from you randomly ordered in the house that's useful? Pardon my biting this. I will recycle this plastic. All right. Willie, Diana, are we ready? So again, guys, Tabata, by definition, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Hello, booty gains. So you're gonna have those heels nice and close to those glutes. Grab some resistance if you have some, and you're gonna let those knees go nice and wide. But guys, this is not a passive movement, so I don't want you to just be raising your hips to the sky. Especially Diana, Willie, I want you guys to really think about actively contracting your glutes and your hamstrings at the top. I want you to think of explosive speed to the top of that glute bridge and squeezing that posterior at the top. That is how you're going to maximize this. If you just passively raise your hips to the sky, this is not going to be that challenging. To make it challenging, I want you to explode that booty off the ground and squeeze those glutes and those hamstrings at the top of the movement. And this will get really challenging. All right. Sorry. I know this because I'm speaking to myself about this. This is an area where I was injured before hamstring injury because I didn't fire my posterior. So let's go. All right. I'll give us a 10-second countdown. Willie, Diana, like I said, grab some resistance if you have some. If not, like I said, Diana, really think about speed off of the ground here and squeezing those glutes and those hamstrings at the top. Oh, goodness. I say that right. Speed times force equals power, crew. So today's our power day. All right, Diana, Willie, we are going in 10 seconds. We're going 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Bring those heels nice and close to your booty. Heels and toes together in 3, 2, 1. Raise those hips to the sky. Activate by dropping those knees wide. It's not going to get old for me telling you to squeeze that booty at the top, gang. Everyone talks about wanting booty gains, so unfortunately, it's not unfortunate, it's fortunate. You just have to put in the work and get it done.
Oh, sorry, we went over, guys. Oops, I got too busy talking. All right, I'm going to reset us here. Sorry, now we're starting over. Diana Willie, because I chatted to her in math this time. All right, starting again, Diana Willie. Here we go. You just got a bonus warm-up set. This is your spicy. 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. Here we go, guys. Glute bridge, knees wide with the band if you have it. If not, just really squeeze at the top. We got it, gang. Really, Diana, sorry about the bonus. 5 seconds here, and then we're going to get 10 seconds of rest. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds of rest. Diana, we'll just go 4 minutes straight. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds of work. Really, like I said, explode off the ground. Press that band out if you have one. Nice job. 10 more seconds here, Willie. Diana, you got it. And 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. Willie, Diana, if this isn't challenging enough, if you don't have a band, you can always go single leg and alternate Tabata rounds with that. 2 and 1. 20 seconds of work here. So you could do this round single leg 2 if you don't have a band as well. If that's not challenging enough for you guys. Nice job, guys. And 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds rest here. You got it, guys. Going in 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds of working. So, Diana, come on, Willie. Old Buns of Steel team here. And, I mean, our low core and back is going to be warmed up today. 2 and 1. 10 seconds rest. You're going again in 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds of work here, guys. We're halfway. You gotta walk. You need to walk those heels back in and do it. Nice job, guys. And 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds of rest. Great job, gang. Don't mind my band getting jumbled. 2 and 1. Let's go, Willie, Diana. Nice job, guys. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Drive those hips to the sky. Come on. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. 10-second rest here, guys. 2 more rounds of this Tabata. Almost there in 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds. Nice job, guys. Almost there, 5 seconds. And rest. 1 more set. Great work, guys. Crushing this Tabata. That's it. CP booty gains today, guys. In 2, 1, 20 seconds. Hips up, squeeze those glutes. Come on. Make sure you're squeezing at the top, guys. You can maximize this. You got it, guys. Come on, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. See, there you go. Simple, easy peasy. 4-minute Tabata. Light your booty cheeks on fire. And if your posterior is not awake now, it might be busted. Oh, no, you're frozen. Are you back? Please tell me you're back. Tell me you didn't miss the booty gains. Oh, my gosh. Danny, good for pelvic floor, too. Absolutely. We love glute bridges, but that is just a Willie. Okay, Willie gets the quote of the day with that one. He says that's a cheeky one.
Oh, really? I love a good pun. We just did our basically our booty gains, our posterior glute warm up. He said that's a cheeky one. Willie, well played. Oh, the sarcasm and the puns in this crew run strong. Right, Amanda? Yeah, you got me with that one, Willie. All right, guys. Want to get into a workout. Well, what are your goals with working out? Is it losing weight, gaining strength? Is it overall health? Are you playing a sport? Wolf, let me know what your goals are. But a really easy way is, if you're in high school, join a team, find some really good coaching there. I'm a big fan of CrossFit gyms. Grew up doing CrossFit, not grew up. I did CrossFit for the last 12 years, not when I was little, but sports teams and sports groups would be one. I mean, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a team. It could be Taekwondo, it could be something like that. Um, Horse riding. Oh, that's awesome. My neighbor actually just left to go see her horse. She does horse shows. Diana, oh my gosh, Willie. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Diana, you probably had a team ready to do it with you. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely finding either like club teams or sport teams or things like Taekwondo or CrossFit or something like that are great because you're going to build community too, and that's really helpful in fitness. But finding great coaches and people to work out with early on is really helpful. Look up some intro to like CrossFit style or high intensity style workouts. I always say like mentorship and moving well is the best and the most important piece of the puzzle. The foundation is moving well. And it takes a lot of research or help to start that. A lot of people start moving without the foundation of understanding how to move. That's why we do these prehab warm ups because we want these muscles firing, working together, and effectively, we want to do perfect movements. So then when we start doing more movements, we're successful and we don't get injured. But, props to you, Wolf, because taking initiative to move well and not get injured, that's really important. And awesome job recognizing that. Yes, beach girl all the way, Diana. Same Z's. Salt is good for the soul, even though they make saltwater pools. Diana, Willie, nicely done. How do those butt cheeks feel? Were you getting enough out of that body weight style? I am the little crab, Diana. I love that. So maybe little pinch. I wonder if anyone looked that up yesterday. All right, team. So continuing on from our prehab warm up to our posterior firing, we had a low core warm up. We did some posterior, and now we're going to continue the power today. Today is a power output day. So there. That's the whole trick, guys. Force times speed equals power. So today we want to just not passively go through the motions. I want you guys to think about being powerful. Because again, we do a lot of survival workouts. Let's survive through it. But today I'm going to give you guys that goal of power. So next up, before we get into our M30, we are going to do 8 sets here, and it's going to be 30 seconds. I'm going to start you off with the moderate so you can use that as your warm-up, and then you're going to go into your sprint. Again, if you are doing this now, make sure you warm up with some jog, some leg swings, whatever you need to warm up if you're doing the running version or the jumping air squat. Don't just go max force output on your body without warming up ever. Definitely. So here's our options today. Diana, well, Diana, you are on the beach. I didn't realize you could do the run. I see Jeanette with the camera following along. But I wanted to give you an option if you were on the ship or stuck in space as well. Not outer space, but in a space. Maybe you are in outer space. No, you're not. But anyway, that tour to the space would be cool. It would be cool to be a space tourist or an astronaut. Anyway, all the squirrels. So how this is going to work is we're going to do 8 sets here, guys. So it's essentially going to be 8 minutes. And you're going to either do 30 seconds walk or, Diana, if you're in place, I was thinking marching, because I do want you to work that range of motion by driving that knee nice and high, because that's also great for your hip flexors. And if, like I said, your low back and your core are so warm, guys, this is going to be, you're going to be ready to move here. So we are either going to be working sprints. So you're going to go 30-second walk and a 30-second sprint. Think about those the old school track workout days where you, well, at least we did this a lot. Walk the corners, sprint the straights. It's kind of what we're doing here, guys. Because we have a running workout today. Some of the crew's already done it, but I wanted to give you some bonus speed workout. So while you are doing your sprints today, I want you to think about how powerfully you're pressing that foot off the ground. So I really, really want you to think about that, whether you're on the treadmill or the ground today, is just being explosive and pressing against the ground. So not just, passively going through the motion, but really, really pressing. And same with your jumping air squat today. If you're doing the jumping air squats today, and I really want you to think about pressing explosively off the ground. So a lot of times our legs are on fire, so we're just kind of passively trying to survive the squat because we're building up lactic acid. You have to slow down or take a breather in that 30 seconds, Diana, that's fine. But what I want you to think about is really exploding off and pressing powerfully against the ground. So whether you're sprinting, I want you to think about that foot strike, pressing against the treadmill or the ground, or I want you to think about the explosiveness coming out of the bottom of that squat. We're going to do 8 sets of this, guys. You can march or walk as slowly as you need to. The focal point is going to be that explosion off the ground or that foot strike. So, Willie, Diana, whenever you are ready, you let me know. Like I said, my booty is so warm from our warm up. But like I said, whenever you're doing anything power-wise, guys, you have to make sure that your body is warm and ready for it. So we're going to get into that, and then we'll get into our body weight and our minimal equipment Mayhem Athlete 30 workout today, gang. Willie, we certainly have whooped. I hope so. We're going to second whoop just for good measure. That is because, wow. All right, team. And here I said, well, I guess I will just, anyway. Ready, sprint. Okay. Diana, are we ready for this? Start with that 30-second march or walk. And then we're going 30-second sprint, team. Also, again, you don't have anywhere to sprint. You're doing 30 seconds jumping air squat, focusing on how powerfully you can explode those feet out of the bottom of the squat. So I want you to think about your foot strike if you're running, and I want you to think about pressing against the ground, exploding up in that jumping air squat if you're doing that version. All right, team, going with our, well, let me make sure we're on the right. Treadmill up here, smidge, team. Rule of thumb, maybe don't move your assault runner like that in the future, guys. Try to get behind that thing. Oh, all right, team. Well, you can get out of your truck and do jumping air squats, no? I mean, you have to make it happen. Let's go. Thank you, Ellie. Whoop, that is. All right, team, 10 seconds. And it's easy peasy because we're starting with that walk or that march, Diana. Diana, the commitment to the workout is awesome. 3, 2, 1. You can start that slow walk or march, team. And then at 30 seconds, you're going jumping air squat, focusing on that force. And same with sprint, Willie. But Willie, Diana, we have 10 seconds. Maybe warm up into that first 1 or 2 repetitions, and by the end, we'll be reaching more top speeds. In 3, 2, 1. So warm up as needed into these guys. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. 30-second walk. working into that run. You probably hit that top speed midway through and slow down a bit. It's not going to be in the first couple seconds. That's okay, 15 seconds. Again, walk as slow as you guys need to. Not necessarily about your top speed. I know we're working towards getting faster, 5 seconds. So being aware of that foot strength. 2, 1. Ten, 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Great work, Diana. Willie, you guys got this. Nice job, guys. 15 seconds. Starting number 3 in 2, 1. Bring it down. You got it, guys. Come on. Sit, Willie. Sit down. Nice job, guys. Ten seconds. About to start number 4 here. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Starting that big round here. Crushing it, Diana. Really good. You got this. 15 seconds. Starting 5. In 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. 5 down, guys. Starting around 6. You got it, gang. Come on, Nana. Come on, Willie. Almost done with our sprints, guys. Great work. 15 seconds. Starting again in 5, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Starting around 7, guys. Second last one. corkscrew. Nice work. Go 30 seconds walk, 30 seconds sprint, or jumping air squat. 10 seconds. Come on, Diane. Come on, guys, in 3, 2, 1. Ten. 5, 3, 2, 1. Last one, guys. 30-second walk, 30-second sprint. Oh, a little bird's cheering the whole time. All right, gang. Finish strong, Will. Finish strong, Diana. 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Come on, guys. Final set. Let's go. Good time. Put your back and walk, Willie. Nice, easy walk, Diana. Grab Jeanette. Okay, so nice cool down. Over. 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 Great job, guys. All right, team. Oh, Alex. About getting strong. Trying to make everyone strong. I know. So I'm saying it's not a top speed sprint, but a lot of times with what we're doing with M30 or working out is we're not specifically thinking about, you know, you get it. That power output. Sorry, I'm just still trying to breathe. So I really just wanted you guys to work on force today. Pressing against the ground, driving those feet. Same with jumping air squat. Woof. That was rough. Nice, Willie. I know, Larry Little Bear was like, Wilma, I had no idea. I know, legs on fire. You guys definitely got stronger there. Holy mackerel. Great job, guys. Proud of you. I know, I'm trying to mix it up. Trying to get us stronger too. Just trying to help us make sure we're balancing out all aspects of our fitness. We'll call it science-backed fitness. Today was power day. Nice, Willie. Willie, Diana, amazing job. You guys absolutely crushed that. So again, we're covering all of our bases. Whew. So again, we're working on our basically our force times speed equals power, gang. It's like what science books are you swallowing lately? But there's just a lot of research behind, we're getting our long endurance. We do a lot of long grinding pieces. So some days I'm just going to have us focus on as much, again, force and speed as we can generate, and just being aware of that. We made sure we got our low core, prehab, warm up in, And we got our posterior firing. Ooh, doggy. I don't know about you guys, but I am feeling that. Great job, Diana. Great job, Willie. Diana getting it done on vacation. Willie getting it done after work. They are just the epitome of getting it done. And crew hanging out with us, my just favorite humans on the planet that are so encouraging. Super thankful for you guys. Thank you, Erica, Larry. Alex, how did the I know, Alex. Well, I knew they had probably done M30, and I knew Diana figured Erica and Willie had done M30, and sorry, Erica and Willie still getting the oxygen back from the sprinting. You guys know how much I love sprinting, Willie. Almost like like I love deadlifts. Ha ha ha. Anyone who knows me knows they're so good for you, but definitely not my favorite. But you have to do them. And I figured Diana was on the cruise ship. She's on the beach today, though, so that works. All right, team. Great job. Again, we've got all of the, in Alex's words, we have all the extras in. Yes, Joe, we get after it pretty much every day around 3 o'clock Central Time. It's supposed to be 2:30. 2:30 Central Time. But Willie, I just basically I was supposed to be somewhere soon, but here we are. We had all the extras today. But we get after it. Like I said, we did, we always do a prehab warm up, and then we do a minimal equipment, and we have body weight option. Some days Alex throws us some CrossFit style workouts. Sometimes we come up with CrossFit style gymnastics, high intensity workouts, basically. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for coming by. Oh my gosh, that means a lot. Holy mackerel. Thank you. Oh, Diana, you guys do have a wonderful, wonderful trip. Well, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. All right, team. I know you guys are probably done, but I was going to get into M30 here. If anyone's hanging out. So, guys, that's basically was all a precursor for Mayhem Athlete. You guys have heard me say, check out mayhemathlete.com if you just need regular programming. They have all sorts of tracks, from minimal equipment to competitor. Everyday Hero is the law enforcement track, weightlifting, aerobic capacity, pretty much everything. Vamos a la playa, Diana. Enjoy the beach. Sir George. George, how are you feeling? Oh, Erica. Erica, give us your tips for M30. George, are you feeling any better? I feel like sangria. Does sangria help that? George is in Spain. That's why I say that. Viva España, George. Sir George, Sir Little Dude. All right. Oh, Alex, no, it's been all the latter, all that hard work for, taking care of your lashes, and it's all about the neck. Oh, makes me laugh. All right, guys, so our Mayhem Athlete 30 today, we have minimal equipment version and a body weight version. I'm going to go through our minimal equipment version first and then let you know what we're doing for body weight. I'm adding a bonus to our minimal equipment today, just because, why not? This crew I know can handle it, so here we are. So for Mayhem Athlete 30 today, we have 8 rounds, 200-meter run, or you can sub 1 minute of high knees if you need to. I think jumping jacks was also on the agenda for that. You could sub 1 minute of jumping jacks. And then we're going to go into, you're going to go from 200-meter run to 10 power cleans. We're going to use the dumbbell today, and then we had 5 dumbbell push-ups, but I'm adding a bonus of Renegade row. So I'm going to say dumbbell push-up, row right, row left is going to be 1 rep, and then we're going to have 5 of those push-ups. If you want to do it as written for M30 today, it's 8 rounds, 200-meter run, 10 power clean, 5 dumbbell push-up. It's just basically saving those wrists, keeping those hands on that dumbbell. I will start by showing you the body weight, and then I'll go back to those dumbbell movements. The Mayhem Athlete 30 body weight version today, guys, is going to be that 200-meter run, or again, you can sub that 1 minute of high knees, or jumping jacks, and then you're going to go into 10 jumping lunges. Hello, booty, today, if you did the warm-up and the prehab with us. But you're jumping lunges, guys. If you have knee sleeves or something to tap that knee on, I would put those on. If not, I wouldn't necessarily slam that knee into the ground. But you're going to be jumping back. I like to think of a nice wide base. It's really just a mental cue. Because you jump narrow, sometimes you topple over. That's okay. So you'll have 1 minute, 200-meter run or 1 minute of high knees, and then you're going into 10 jumping lunges. Right plus left is going to equal 1 on the jumping lunge. And then you're going to go into 5 hand release push-ups. You can do that in the plank position or on your knees, but if you're doing it on your knees, just make sure you start in that plank position, then drop your knees so that booty is not in the air. On that push-up, make sure you bring those elbows back so you're engaging the lats, touch your chest to the ground, either way. So you will have 5 push-ups. So again, bodyweight version, 8 rounds, 200-meter run, 10 jumping lunges, 5 hand release push-ups. Hand release just means pick those hands up for a hot second when you're at the bottom of that repetition. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, George. Erica said the power cleans were the toughest part coming off of the run. Legs felt like jello. Oh, girl, I bet. I'm excited. Oh, no. George, I don't know if they have throat coat in Spain. That's what I always recommend to the crew here. It's by, is it Ancient Remedies, guys, or Herbal Remedies? I always forget the name of the company. But it's basically a combination of, I'm going to have to look it up now. But I know it has echinacea, things like that in it. But, man, that stuff is like miracle. George, I'm going to look up the ingredients and send them to you to see if there's a comparable one in Spain. Because there sure could be. Oh, Alex. I know. I mean, because it's always just got to be 10x. Well, I mean, we already know the discrepancy in the runner. Has anyone heard about that? That whole deal? Everyone has been hooting and hollering over that. Alex, you flew on this workout. You, Erica, Willie, everyone. Those times are really fast for this workout. I mean, come on now. All right, guys. So again, that minimal equipment is 200-meter run. Again, you can sub that 1 minute of high knees. You can also sub machine of choice if you have one. Then we are going to grab those dumbbells. Again, if your booty's not warmed up now, guys, we did basically an hour of warming up. So today you are going to go with 10 power plates. So that these are from the ground. They're not hanging today, guys. So it's a little bit different than a barbell because the dumbbells are a little bit lower to the ground. So I just want you guys to think about sitting back before you pull those dumbbells off the ground. So you will actually keep that nice flat back. So my hips are a little elevated as I reach down, and I just sit back. And I'm going to power clean those dumbbells. Only one head of the dumbbells needs to touch the ground and back up parallel to the ground. Erica says this is the hardest part coming off the runner. I would trust her. She knows. Very experienced M30 tribe member. George, I feel that for sure. To be fair, I feel like this is all, it's not medicine per se, it's just stuff from Mother Earth. You work all week, Alex, right? No smashing you live, huh? Just kidding. He started it. He started the boob talk. Well, I'm glad you're already starting to feel better, though, George, for sure. All right, guys, so you have the option on the minimal equipment just to do dumbbell push-ups. It's basically easier on your wrist if you have any wrist injuries, things. Just make sure, I always say strong wrist position is if your wrist is on the dumbbells like this, you don't want your wrist ever pushed back like this, especially in those movements. So keep that wrist nice and tight on those dumbbell push-ups. Also, it's a sneaky way to get you a little bit of a deficit with push-up. Whenever I use the dumbbells too, I like to have those feet nice and wide just for a little more balance. But you're going to try to get that chest to the ground. That would be your dumbbell push-up if you're doing it as written. Or if you want a bonus, you can add Renegade rows. So I'm going to add to this. So it's going to be a push-up plus row right, row left, equal to one back. So one push-up, row, bring the dumbbell back to that hip, not up to that shoulder, pinching that shoulder. That's one. Push up, dumbbell to hip using those lat sets too. So first what I'm going to do is 200 meter run, 10 power cleans, and then I'm going to do push-up Renegade row 5. Oh, gotcha. Where are you guys going, Alex? Anywhere fun? Oh, nice, George. That's good. They do say, so if you are feeling under the weather, a lot of people ask, like, should you work out when you're sick? The ideal is to do something that, I know people throw around the word zone too a lot, but if you do light cardio, you're actually going to be producing more red blood cells, which will help you get better, assuming you're not like so sick you can't move. You guys, I know you understand the difference there, but it would be like you don't want to tax your CNS or your central nervous system and actually be breaking things down, because that's going to give your body more to recover. But that light cardio, creating more red blood cells, helps you feel better. You're on to something, George. Heck yeah, the new Airwave, George. That's got to be fun. Do you like the Airwave? Rich used to wear that thing pretty religiously. All right, team, we're going to get this started. The crew says it takes around 15 minutes. They're all super fast. I'm going to say the goal is sub 20 here, team. Oh, yeah, no, I get that, George. And that's obviously your body telling you something, right? All right, crew, about to get started. I know envious, a lot of the crew did this early this morning. So, yes, every day. Again, 8 sets, going 200-meter run, 10 cleans. I'm going to go 5 push-up plus Renegade row. Bodyweight version is 8 rounds, 200-meter run, 10 jumping lunges, right plus left equaling 1, 5 hand release push-ups. Let's go, team. Rock and roll time. That's awesome. George says he does notice the difference with the Airwave. Heck yeah. All right. One of those sweaty days, so. All right, crew, here we go. 8 rounds. See you all on the flip side. Or something like that. I don't know who's doing flippies here, but we've gotten all the workouts in so far today. So what's one more? What's one more? Let's do it. Oh, oh, George, thanks for stopping by. We hope you're feeling better. We miss you. Sir George, Sir Little Dude in the house. You guys have an awesome night in Spain. All right, team. Final countdown, meaning let's go. All right, crew, thanks for hanging on with me here today. You guys are awesome. All right, starting in 10 seconds with that 200-meter run or 1 minute of high knees. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello, legs from those sprints. We're going 200-meter run, 10 power cleans or 10 jumping lunges, and 5 push-ups or 5 push-up Renegade row. 8 rounds. Nice work, guys. Sit crew. 10 power clean. 5 push-up Renegade row. You got this. And 10. If you said it's all in the power cleans. I trust you, Erica. So, right, team. So 5 push-up or 5 push-up renegade row. Starting round 2. 30-meter run. Run 1 minute high knees. Great job, guys. Nice work, group. Keep it up. You got it, kid. Just into round 2. 10 power cleans or 10 jumping lunges. Let's go, guys. And 10. 5 push-up or 5 push-up renegade row. Nice work, guys. Here we are, start round number 3. Good job, team. We got it. Round number 3, 200-meter run or 1 minute high knees. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Nice, guys. Round number 3. 10 power cleans, 10 row. 5 push-ups renegade row. It's 10 gauge. 5 push-up to renegade row or dumbbell push-up. Come on, crew. Five. Nicely done, guys. Starting 4. There's a question. I think it's starting 4. Yes. Nice job, gang. Starting round 4 here, guys. Starting the halfway round. Great job, crew. Nicely done. On the 4th round here, crew. 10 cleans or 10 jumping lunges. And 10. 5 push-ups in a row, guys. Here we go, gang. Great job, guys. We're about to start round number 5. Come here, baby. Come here. Come on. Come on. Good girl. I know you can stay in. Good girl. Starting round 5, guys. Good girl, buddy. I know you're just watching out. Nice work, gang. Starting round 5. Great work, crew. 200-meter run. Amazing job, team. You got this. Nice job, crew. Round number 5. 10 power cleans. 5 push-up to Renegade row. Great job. We got it, gang. 10 power clean or jumping lunges. And 10. 5 push-up to Renegade row. Nice work, guys. Take it. 5 rounds done. Ready to go. Starting round number 6. 200-meter run, crew. Amazing work, guys. Nice work, team. Come on. We're over the hump. Nicely done. Here we go, gang. In the round of 6, 10 cleans or 10 jumping lunge. And 10. 10 push-up plus Renegade row. 5. Just kidding, 5. Great job, guys. All right, crew. Only 2 rounds to go. Starting number 7 here. Amazing work, guys. You crushed this workout. Holy mackerel. Nice job, guys. Almost there. Second to last round. Heck yes, guys. Finish the run, round 7. 10 cleans, 5 push-up plus Renegade row. And then we're in our last set. Amazing work, guys. That's 10. All right, team. 5 push-up plus row. You got this. Nice work, guys. Light at the end of the tunnel. Final round here. Hang on, crew. Guys and crew, group. Hang on, crew. Last 200-meter run. And last round. Come on, team. We're so close now. Let's go. You all crushed this morning, too. Let's go, guys. Almost there. We only have 10 cleans for jumping lunges after this, and 5 push-up or push-up Renegade row. Nice, team. 10 cleans or 10 jumping lunges, 5 push-up or push-up to row. Final set. Come on. You got this. Awesome work. 5 push-up to Renegade row. Come on, team. Nice work, guys. Holy mackerel. 18:25 is my time. Amazing effort, guys. Great job. Holy mackerel, crew. You guys crushed it. I feel like about the frog in my throat. I think from the smoke in the air. Great job, gang. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Erica. Amanda, you're right. Everyone crushed it. Great job. Willie, Erica, team that had this going earlier. Amanda, Larry for always hanging out. Holy mackerel. Alex, thank you for hanging out today too, even while you're working. Maria was here earlier too. And George in the house. 18:25, Erica. That was good. Nice job, gang. Great work. I felt like it was the perfect amount of everything, Erica. For the like the cleans, felt good to hang on. Great job, team. Proud of you guys. The Renegade rows definitely got challenging just while you're breathing to engage that core and hang on. That definitely added a different element, which I like to it. That core stabilization. It's like forcing you to do a plank while you're breathing heavy. Runs felt good after the sprints. Just basically steady. Try to hang on to the cleans. Hang on to the rows. Definitely catch your breath on push-ups. Wow, you guys absolutely destroyed that one. Little Bear, who were you talking to earlier, buddy? Who were you talking to earlier? I picked you up, but you would turn into a big ball of sweat. Little Bear's out there, out there talking to, who knows, maybe perhaps the mailman. Yes. Alex, just means you ran fast. You guys crushed it. You, Erica, Willie, you guys all flew. Amazing work, gang. Like I said, I always think Renegade rows are going to be not super challenging, and then you do them and you're like, all right, that extra little core stabilization and trying to maintain the form of bringing that dumbbell using the lat was, whew, I dig it. But tremendous effort here today, guys. Again, we started with our, like I said, I think it's the smoke from Canada today in the throat. We started with our prehab warm-up. Our focus was low core warm-up. Everyone always loves a little extra low core work. Then we did a posterior, basically glute Tabata. Everyone loves those booty gains. Us today. Willie, what do you think of that, by the way? Again. And then we had our minimal equipment and body weight workout. So it was a good one today. We've been here for a long time, gang. So much for my hour time cap. You guys, I just can't leave you guys, you know? You guys are awesome. All right, crew. So we will be back tomorrow, 2:30 Central Time. More fitness. Super proud of you guys for getting after it today. Like I said, it was a long one. We hung on. We can always go back to doing any of that core or prehab, great supplemental work. We're definitely going to be more low core. Alex, have an awesome day. Thanks for coming by. All right, team. As always, I'm so thankful for you guys. Thank you for taking the time today. And Willie, Erica, Alex, Aria crew hanging on. George, Tater, Amanda, you guys are incredible. And I'm just so thankful to have you guys as part of our tribe. I hope you guys have an awesome evening. Yes. You got it, Willie. Wanted to give you something to do after work. You're showing up, so we're bringing you something no matter what. But we'll be back 2:30 Central Time tomorrow. You guys are amazing. I hope you have an awesome evening.